to give you an idea, that's not scary at all. It's off in the distance, but man, that gives me the creeps, and I'm sure it does for you guys as well. Let's go ahead and speak with Wu Klamat to take on the level 98 main story quest entitled Drowned Vestiges. Wu Klamat is eager to follow Galul Jah into the ruined town. I only saw him for a moment before he disappeared behind that building, but I'm pretty sure Galul Jah was heading further south. I'll contact IDC on Link Pearl and let her know to join us. Alright. We'll see you down there. And we gotta go this way. Oh, so, yeah. Patrols are driving around here. Oh, careful. If I remember correctly, there's another Aetheryte. Okay, we're coming up on it. Because, yeah, I know that Yasulani has 3 Aetherytes available. Ah, crap. Yeah, there we go. This is the area, but the canals and the debris make it hard to get a good view. Let's split up and search. If you could head into the canals, I'll make my way through the streets. When we find Galul Jah, let's watch with distance until he gets to his destination. We didn't want to startle him and cause an accident. That's a good idea. Survey the designated location, which is over here. So as we set down... I mean, this could get pretty imposing. Let's have a look around. Oh, have we found him? Is he hiding? Looks like he's just come out of hiding. You've located Galul Jah. Follow him quietly without being noticed. Yeah, in other words, this is one of those challenges. Follow Galul Jah from a safe distance. The objective will end in failure if you are noticed or fall too far behind. So yeah, here we go again. So this time we're gonna do the smart thing and we're gonna follow from up top. At least try and do so the best we can. Don't want to get too close. But also while we're doing this, enemies are close by. Let's hide behind here. I'm gonna follow him inside. Yeah, hits the brakes. Continues on. Yeah, we're really playing dangerously on this pursuit. Just gonna bank to the right. Waiting for him to do something. And we can try and make a break over this way. And we do have an opportunity to get shelter down here. So yeah, he hits the brakes again. And now he's running. And now he's running. And we cannot lose sight of the guy. Now he's taking a left. Oh, hit the brakes again. Once again, we move. But now we're pretty much out in the wide open. Thankfully, the pursuit ends here. So we followed him all the way over here. Well, at least nothing will fall on him from this point.
He's come a long way on such short legs. It's a relief he didn't get hurt.
What's here, I wonder?
Are we about to find out? So yeah, there he is. Yeah, we're just gonna casually walk in. Oh, you're feeding nuts to squirrels?
So he's looking after those little ones.
Yeah, that's so sweet.
Gululja.
Oh, wait the... okay.
What?
Yeah, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a big android comes in.
Sentry?
Yeah, don't worry, we'll protect you, Wook.
Run, Gululja, run!
You know the boy. Who are you? And what do you want?
Well, at least we know you can talk, but apparently you're familiar with this thing too? Yeah, we just want to have a conversation.
My name is Wuklamat, and I've come to talk to Gululja.
Is that so?
Yeah, he's probably suspicious because she still has her battle axe with her.
I'm sorry if I scared you. I want to get to know you better. That's all.
And you, my boy, do you wish to speak with them?
I heard them talking. She said she's going to kill my father.
Yeah, we were afraid he would hear those words.
Villains! I will deal with them forthwith!
Yeah, I don't blame you, Mr. Android, for wanting to stand up for this guy.
But...
But what? Yeah, before you take another step there, Android.
I want to get to know her too.
Really? Like, yay!
I see. If that is your desire, then I shall stand aside.
Yep.
All right then. Let's talk, you and I. Lots.
Yeah, do we need the scary android to be here?
But, who's the ancient-looking and articulate machine?
If I look ancient, it is because I am. This has been my vessel for no less than 380 years.
Wow. A 380-year-old android? Jeez, we're getting into Phantasy Star territory.
Vessel?
Otis is my friend. When I was hungry and sad, he came and looked after me.
Otis, huh?
He cooks for me and teaches me all kinds of things.
In other words, the stuff that your real father couldn't be bothered to do?
Like how to read and write and not be noticed by dangerous creatures.
This machine cooks for you.
That's quite impressive.
And teaches you about fiends. What is he exactly?
Ah! How remiss of me. I had neglected to introduce myself. Sir Otis Valona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. At your service.
Wow. Still going after all these
You're
years?
captain of the knights?
You've been functioning for nearly 400 years, or you seem different from other machines. Yeah, you don't seem to be a Squid Game machine, so could you tell us about yourself? And how you got wrangled into all this?
And there I thought it was Kululja with whom you wish to speak. Not that I'm averse to taking a walk down memory lane.
I guess we'll be learning about not only a little boy, but also his android friend.
But ere I regale you, we must take our repast.
Does it involve Shipruk Pibil?
A meal. Here. I hate to turn down food, but I'd prefer to have this conversation in the back room.
Please, I'm really hungry.
All right, all right. A repast it is.
She's going to spoil her nephew, silly. I'll send word to Erenville so the others can stop worrying.
Now, if I might prevail upon your assistance, I shall whip up my most delectable specialty.
It's not cooked in motor oil, is it? A Robo Steiner? Well, maybe that's one way to put it. Alright there, Sir Otis. So, my new friends, I would enlist your aid in procuring the ingredients for our repasts. After all, the most enjoyable meals are those we make together. We're happy to pitch in, of course. What ingredients did you have in mind? First of all, some yam and pumpkin. The people of the outskirts should be willing to share their harvest if you and Galorja could go and speak to them. Sure, I'll ask for the cast-offs too as usual. As for Mathia and Alice, I would be obliged if you could procure some woolback meat. The creatures can be found grazing on the slopes outside of town. As beef is less readily available, their flesh makes for a good substitute. That of the younger ones especially, as it is more tender and less gamey. Consider it done. We'll be back with the meat before you know it. Thank you kindly. In the meantime, I shall see to other preparations. Alright, you do that. So yeah, let's go and see what we're looking for. Maybe along the way we can also pick up the aetherite too. It's a whole bunch of random robots around here. And thankfully, Otis is not tied to Squid Game. Yeah, just like Akiwa, he's also not tied to Squid Game. We're still getting pursued relentlessly. Maybe. Alright, let's go pick a fight. And this is considered a young rollback? That is very big for something that's considered young. Alright, let's put it down. There we go. Yeah, that was simple enough. Yeah, in fact, while I'm in the neighborhood, I am going to go ahead and attune to the other aetherite that's here. It makes sense to do so, since where we're doing our meal isn't exactly in a place that is close to an aetherite, so it only makes sense that we should come and pick this up while we're in the neighborhood. Stuck on a rock for some reason. Yeah. Why am I stuck on this rock? Why haven't you fixed that yet, game? Well, there are people here as well. Alright, let's double back. Yeah, we pass through Archeo Alexandria. Indeed. Okay, let's reunite with everyone. Alright, Otis, here you go. What's this? Am I to understand that you have already procured the meats? Yes, I have, sir. Here you go. Good heavens you have, and such a choice cost it is besides. 'Tis plain you know how to handle yourself in battle. Were it 400 years ago, I would have recruited you to the Royal Knights. I'm sure you would have, so we'll take our 1,102,000 experience points, 1,002 gil, plus an item level 675 foot coffer. And then, yeah, we have time for one more quest, so let's go ahead and speak with Otis again to take on the level 98 main story quest entitled Memories of a Knight. Otis is pleased with the meat you have brought him. Once Odyssey brings her portion, we shall have a glorious bounty to satisfy growing younglings like yourselves. Indeed, I expect there'll be ample leftovers to share with the good folk of the Drift Downs. They always appreciate a warm meal. Now, seeing as you have completed your task so quickly, I have another request to make of you. We've exhausted our supplies of kindling electrope, and I should be grateful if you could search the houses yonder for more. In the Old Kingdom, electrope rations were issued to each citizen. While small, fragments may still be found here and there. If you can obtain 5 pieces, say at least one ought to be what we require, that is, the kind that converts lightning to fire. Galulja can identify them by their circuitry, so pray take them to him. The boy has become quite deft at discerning electrope types, and in a very short time, I might add. Now, off you go, and happy foraging! Yes, sir. Yeah, what we need is not that far away. Oh, can I clear the canal? Yes! How's that as an awesome jump right there? Kamen Rider, eat your heart out. Okay, let's go ahead and start looking. No less than 5 pieces will suffice here. And they're all, it appears to be a relatively condensed area. Well, at least for the first 2 that we're finding. We're gonna have to venture a little further still. Can I jump the canal again? Not quite. This one's a little too wide, but on the bright side, I do see an ether current. And I may have to fight for survival to get it. Yeah, AoE usage by the sentry. Are you gonna cross the bridge or are you gonna withdraw? It withdraws. Alright, let's pick this up. There we go. Alright, let's go get this one. And I do see another one off in the distance. Let's go and get out piece number 4. And then one more to go. We have to fight for it, though. No, I wasn't spotted. Good. Alright, let's pick it up. Alright, away we go. Through the town, past the fountains. Try not to get shot. Yeah, I'm gonna get spotted a lot now. Because I'm well and truly making my presence known. But everyone is back with their stuff, so let's give this to Galulja. Otis says you have a lecture for me? I do. Wow, you found a law! Let's see. This one creates wind. This one is for water. You can tell just like that? I'm impressed. Yeah, it seems like he's a little prodigy. Clever, isn't he? I'll bet he gets it from his father. That isn't saying much, though. This is it! This converts the fire! It's absorbed lots of lightning, so we should be able to kindle a flame easily. Thank you, Mathia. Alright then, I guess so does we turn it over to you. Thanks to your kind assistance, we have everything we need for our repast. You have done your part, and now I shall do mine. I bid you relax, my friends. The meal will soon be served. So later that night, yeah, it seems so weird that we're enjoying this. This is the kind of thing families do, Guluja. We have meals together and talk about what's on our minds. So you ate with your father? Yes, with them and my brothers. It was mostly the head of Resolve and I doing the talking though. Kona and the head of Reason occasionally joined in, and Zoralja spoke when he was spoken to. You said that you have two papas? Does that mean one is yours and the other is my father's? Oh, you're bringing up Homuruk? No. Both of our father. He's what people call blessed siblings. A Mamulja with two heads. Zoralja is his true-born child, while Kona and I were adopted and don't share the same blood. But that doesn't make us any less a family. What matters is that our hearts are connected. The head of Resolve taught me that. Family? Do you have someone like that too? A person you think is family even though you don't share the same blood? You're putting me on the spot. And Alice too? That's a good question. What about you? Yeah, how am I gonna respond? I do, and they're very dear to me, but I'm something of a lone wolf or say nothing. Well, not related by blood though. That doesn't necessarily apply to me though. So, yeah, my smile turns to frown quickly. You must be strong. I don't think I could be alone like that for long. Well, at least we're all smiling though. That's hopeful, right? So Guluja, I'm hoping that we could be family, you and I. Won't you tell me about yourself? You really want to know about me? I do. I want to know all about you. The things you love, the things you hate, anything and everything. I want to know all about you too! Well, that's great to hear. Even though we know what's impending. That reminds me, we were hoping to hear your story too, Otis. Yeah, while the two of them are chatting, why don't we get to know you better? As you wish. Be forewarned that mine is a tale that will be long in recounting. Of course. It was before lightning had altered the world that I was appointed Lord Captain of the Royal Knights. We're talking hundreds of years prior to the calamity, right? Indeed, earlier still than when I assumed this mechanical form. 454 years ago, to be precise. That's a lot of years. Then you used to be a normal person? Normal. Oh yes, I was once flesh and blood like you, and I proudly served as a Knight of Alexandria. So rather than a machine that behaves like a person, You are an actual person. How is this possible? It is only natural that you are confused. Hear my tale to the end, and all shall become clear. Alright. Go ahead. The foremost duty of the Royal Knights was the protection of the royal family. In my time, that was their Majesties the King and Queen, and their only child, Her Highness, the Princess. By then, every nation of our star was embroiled in some manner of conflict over electorate. Thus was our kingdom drawn into a war with its neighbor. That war was the catalyst for the great calamity that altered the environment. Countless countrymen lost their lives amidst the chaos, the king and queen among them. For a blessing, we were able to protect the princess, who then rose to the occasion and brought hope to our people in those trying times. So kind-hearted was our young queen that, at her behest, we even took in refugees from the enemy nation. That's quite magnanimous. But sadly her reign was cut short. Like many others, her body had been ravaged by lightning, and one day she collapsed and passed away. Without an heir? How tragic. Nay, nary was there a citizen whose eyes remained dry, and many a moon was spent constructing a great tomb worthy of her memory. Yet, I clung to hope still, for while Her Majesty was on her deathbed, the kingdom's finest scientists had successfully extracted her soul. Oh, so that was the first situation that had happening? Did we hear that right? Extracted her soul? Yeah, suddenly the music turned. Our flesh may wither and die, but as long as we are remembered, we may live on. This age-old belief had always comforted our people, but as casualties mounted in the wake of the calamity, we sought to make it into reality through the power of Electrum. In time, we succeeded in developing the means to preserve the soul, and it was used to spare the Queen eternal death. Yet it wasn't enough to simply prevent the soul's departure, for the ultimate goal was to recreate a person as they were in life, and this required that their memories be further extracted from their soul. Yeah, this is getting pretty deep and dark simultaneously. It took many more years of research to make this possible, by which time I had become a grey old man. With my days numbered, I did not hesitate to volunteer myself as a test subject for the procedure. Well, it worked for you. So it was that I attained this vessel. And by my successful rebirth, I paved the way for those who are recreated from the memories of the departed. The Endless, they are called. But thankfully not the Heartless. If your tale is true, then the queen that brought your people back to life... Yeah. It wouldn't be Sphene, would it? Yeah, because I think we know who it is. Yeah. Was it actually her? Oh, so you know Her Majesty as well. Oh, wow. My description of her boundless kindness must have paled in comparison to what you no doubt felt in her presence. I haven't met her myself, I confess, not since assuming my current form. Wouldn't want to frighten the living daylights out of her. Yeah, in a suit of armor like that? As an android? Yeah, and keep in mind, Halloween is in 3 weeks. As of the time I'm recording this. Yeah, how's a Halloween story tonight for all of you? So, let's go ahead and speak with Wook to complete this quest. And go right back to cutscene. Have a good night, Elizabeth. Thanks for joining us. Love you. The Endless. So all this time Fiend wasn't alive? She lives, yet she does not. 'Tis admittedly a difficult distinction to make. Having inherited the memories of a departed soul, an Endless feels, thinks, and acts precisely as that person would. In that sense, I believe they are alive. The Alexandrians know about this, right? It can't have gone unnoticed that Sphene is perpetually youthful. Yeah. No one really knows about the Endless. People who are regulators don't even think about death. But there are exceptions. Everyone sees that the Queen doesn't change, but they just accept it. To them, it's just who she is. So yeah, are there Endless apart from yourselves, or are the people that ever keep Endless too? Yeah, are there more like you there, Otis? Well, while there should be as many Endless as those who have died, I believe that they are limited in where they can exist. Queen Sphene is unique in her ability to appear before you. Strictly speaking, I myself am not an Endless. They are created using memories extracted from a soul, but my entire soul was placed inside a machine. Being inside a machine makes you different. How? Yeah, while I do not understand the finer points, my life is bound to this vessel. If it breaks down, then it will be over for me. Much like a being of flesh and blood. Hardly an endless, unchanging life, I'm sure you'll agree. An endless, unchanging life? I can't help but be reminded of the ER. From the end of the main story of Endwalker? Yeah, and Wook's gotta take this all in. Did Kakiwa and the others know all about this? I guess we ask them later. Considering the extensive intelligence gathering, I'd be surprised if they didn't. For now, let's share what we've learned with Kral and Raha. I can't help but have misgivings about this. Yeah, hopefully they have some vital information. So, we'll take our 1,102,000 experience points, 1,229 gil, plus an item level 675 head coffer. But we're not done yet. Back over in Solution 9, we find Erenville. Yeah, just going about his business. Yeah, you found another Viera. Or Shatona in your case.
Is that you?
Wait, you know who this is?
Good gods, Ellen Nespia! It's been too long, my friend! Where have you been all these years? What have you been doing with yourself?
Years?
Hold on. They say Queen Sphene has guests from outside the barrier. That's you, I gather?
Yep.
It seems so. I'm looking for my mother. Do you know where she is?
Oh, he is obviously looking for her physical form.
Your mother? Sorry, but what was she like again?
Yeah, I mean, it's been 30 years.
What? It's Kavkiwa. You know, the one who was too adventurous by half? Who journeyed with the Dawn Servant?
It's not ringing any bells.
Uh-oh.
You can't be serious. Ours was a tiny little village. Surely you remember her.
I really don't. It's all a blank.
Really?
Is anyone else here from the village?
Yeah, this is what happens when you put on those freaky headpieces, right?
Hey!
Yeah. Screw you, you couldn't give me any answers. Yeah.
Eleneshpia?
And she's wearing it too.
I'm looking for Kafkiwa. Where is she?
What's this all of a sudden? Who's Kafkiwa?
You're like, you cannot be serious! Yeah, it's his worst nightmare come true.
This cannot be.
You know, flashing back to Namika.
The memories of the departed are taken away. No.
Oh, bad time to get a call.
Eleneshpia, where are you? The others will be here soon, so hurry back, won't you? Do you hear me? Say something, would you?
Yeah, he's a little weirded out right now. Yeah. Way to let Eleneshpia down there, residents of the town that you all used to live in together. Yeah, nothing short of disappointing. And yeah, that's how we're ending tonight's stream. We're just gonna keep the Halloween theme going tonight, it seems. But now we find ourselves here with Galulja, and hopefully we can help him to be able to understand what Wuklamat is about to do. And then Otis here, our big android friend from 454 years ago, is gonna see if he can help us out as well. But that will all happen tomorrow night as we continue down this little creepy road that we're going on, because clearly a lot more is going to happen. And yeah, if Eleneshpia here, if Erenville is having the fears realize that he is, then things are about to get pretty scary. So I will join you guys again tomorrow and see how far this rabbit hole goes. So we should also start seeing quests in around the Electrope area, so there's that. I'm trying to remember, because I think we're getting to the point now where I can be able to start doing all the side quests, but we'll keep pushing forward in the main story until we get to that point. But for now, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail live here on Twitch. See you guys back here again tomorrow night, and we'll continue on with Galulja and Otis as we try and figure out what the heck is going on around here, because this Halloween story is getting even creepier. So, thanks everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.